Hi, Teri here from Stamping Magic. Welcome back to my channel. Today's project is super cute and it uses brand new products coming next month with our latest mini catalogue. I've used the Sweet Stockings designer series paper for both the background paper and all the images on this box and the card inside. The sentiments come from the Sweet Little Stockings stamp set, which coordinates with the paper. And the paper is gorgeous with these adorable images that you can cut out. And I've created a pop-up and twist card. Now this one is quite chunky for a card, and that's because I've used lots of layers of dimensionals on the inside panels. I'm not going to do that today, so the card I'll create today will be slimmer. Now all of these images have been cut out from the paper. The sentiment comes from the stamp set. The card will stand up on its own so it can be displayed. So let's get started. These are all the measurements you need for all the elements required to create this project. So if you're interested in reproducing it, take a screenshot so you can refer to it later. My card will be in misty moonlight this time. Now you need 3 pieces to make the fancy fold. My basic card base is half a standard sheet of card scored in the middle and folded to create a portrait card. Then I have 2 additional pieces. The longest piece is for the inside panels. The shorter piece is for the mechanism, and these are the same width. I'm placing the larger piece into my Simply scoreboard with the longest side across the top, and I'm going to score down at 2.5 inches, 5 inches and 7.5 inches. So you've got 4 equal panels running across the card. The shorter or smaller piece goes into the Simply scoreboard with the shortest side across the top, and I'm going to score this at the halfway point, which is 1 3/4 inches. Now I want to just mark both the long sides, and to do this I'm going to press the stylus onto the card to mark it, and I'm marking at 2 1/4 inches and 5 3/4 inches. So I've got 4 marks on the long sides. Now I want to score diagonals between these marks, and I'm going to use one of the grooves on my Simply scoreboard, which I've marked with a permanent marker. All I need to do is line up the 2 opposite marks and then score between them, like so. And then I'll repeat that for the other side. So you'll end up with 2 diagonals scored, which will make a cross. I'm now going to fold both these pieces. Starting with the inside panels, I want to fold both the end panels inwards to create valley folds. The center fold is a mountain fold. So you end up with this shape. Now the mechanism piece, the center fold is going to be a mountain fold. So fold along that score line and then burnish with your bone folder. Both the diagonals are valley folds. So again, fold and then burnish. This is how your mechanism should be folded. So you want to bring the 2 end pieces towards each other and that will create two legs if you like, and it will create a little triangle on top. Once you've got that triangle, if you hold it in place and then burnish the score lines and do both sides. Okay, then you should find it folds into that shape easily. Before I add the mechanism to the inside of the card, I need to decorate the inside. The mechanism piece will sit on top of this. Now I have two fresh freesia mats, and then I have a basic white mat, and this will be where you write your message. And then I also have some of the Penguin Playmates Designer Series paper. And this is the paper I'm going to use to decorate my card this time. It's one of the free offerings with our new celebration promotion, which starts on the 3rd of August. I want to draw a very faint pencil line right down the centre of my card, and this will help me position the mechanism. So I'm using my grid paper to help work out where the centre point is, and then I'll just draw a line all the way down. To add the mechanism to the card, you first want to close the mechanism. The point at the top of the triangle is going to just touch the fold line on the card. You don't want it to go over it, you just want it to touch it at the centre. Now if you hold it in place, then look at the legs of the mechanism. You should see the pencil line running through it. And then also as a guide, check either side on the outside of the legs to make sure you've got more or less an equal distance. When you're happy, you want to hold everything in place. I can now add glue just to that triangular part. And then I'm going to hold it steady and close the other side of the card down on top of it. Give it a good press down and then just leave for a minute so the glue sets. I can now open the card and turn it round. And if you look again between those two legs, you should see the pencil line running through them. Again, hold everything firmly and then add glue to the triangular section. Then close the other side of the card down on top of it, press firmly and wait for a minute for the glue to dry. Once the glue is dry, I can open up my card. Now I'm going to add the panel section. Now make sure those two middle sections have a mountain fold between them. That's how this panel section will be positioned. Now you want to line up that center fold line with the pencil lines on your card. and line up the top and the bottom edges to meet the mechanism's top and bottom edge. Now once you're happy, hold it in place and close the side sections. Again, hold everything in place. Now I'm going to add glue to the top right section and the bottom left section. Once I've added it to the top right, I'm going to open up that end panel and press it down. Then I can do the same at the bottom left. I can add my glue and then open up that end panel and press it down. Don't forget to erase the pencil lines on each side of your card. Closing your card for the first time and opening it again can be a little problematic because you have to train the card which way to go. So I'm pushing up from underneath and helping the card close and then just giving everything a press down. Now the second time it's a little easier. It will still catch, so you need to open the card and close it again several times to train it. Now it does get easier over time, okay, so if you just open and close several times you will see that for yourself. This is the Penguin Place stamp set and it contains lots and lots of images that you can use to build your scenes. Today I'm going to use the season greetings sentiment and also this long one which says be cool, be chill, be merry. And I'm also going to use the little snowflakes image. I'm stamping both sentiments using Misty Moonlight ink. This basic white mat is one of the panels for inside the card, and I'm going to use the little snowflake stamp and Fresh Freesia ink and just randomly stamp all over it. The long sentiment will be die cut using one of the stitched rectangle dies, and it's this small one. The season's greetings sentiment will be punched out using the plain oval on the double oval punch. I'll then use the scalloped oval to punch out some Misty Moonlight card. I'm going to use one of the wintry 3D embossing folders, the snowflake one at the bottom, to emboss the white panel for inside my card. And this is how everything looks. I've added dimensionals onto the back of the long sentiment. I've layered up my two pieces for the season's greetings sentiment and added dimensionals. And you can see the beautiful embossing for the white panel. I can now start decorating my card. For the front of the card I have a Fresh Freesia mat, and then I have a mat created from the Penguin Playmates Designer Series paper. Also for the front I have a Misty Moonlight mat and then some more of the Designer Series paper that I've die cut using the largest of the Stitched So Sweetly dies. Apologies for not showing you that. For the inside panels I have 4 small Fresh Freesia mats and then 3 mats of the same Designer Series paper and then my embossed panel and sentiment. I also have the long sentiment that I'll use on the front of the card, and then all of these images have been hand cut from the Penguin Playmates Designer Series paper, apart from this one little penguin. This one coordinates with the Penguin Builder Punch, so I was able to punch him out. Now the 2 of the images, the fox and the penguin, for the front of the card have dimensionals on them, but all the others are going to be glued flat. So this card will not be as dimensional as the original card I showed you. And here is my finished card. It's beautiful. The images are adorable on this paper pack. And this paper pack is a free product that you can earn during our forthcoming celebration promotion. And that starts on the 3rd of August 2021. Now I have made a box for this one to go into. I'll leave a link at the top right of the screen to a video showing you how to make this size of box. And then here's another look at my original card. So this one is much more dimensional, if you like, because I use those dimensionals for the images on the inside panels. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this project. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notifications bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. Bye for now.